is going on, my friends? Today we are taking a look at my progress after 2 weeks in mkmobile. I started from scratch. This is a beginner account, and at the moment I spent 14 full days, and I wanted to share with you my progress. Okay, I don't want to get straight to the collection. First I want to discuss the towers and what is my current progress there. The Nightmare Tower, I was stuck here at battle 20 for a while. The reason being I had no access to Death Mark, and there was a Jason who could revive 3 times. So killing him was quite difficult, to say the least. So what I did was I just went into the battle and then immediately closed the battle so I can get the reward, and repeated that for about 4 or 5 days until today, when I finally beat the battle because I got my Death Mark talent. Now, Nightmare Tower is not currently my aim, my target. Probably to become one very soon. My main target is the Shira U Tower, the normal one, where I currently stand at battle 126. Today I'm going to reach battle 130, and probably I'm going to beat it. I don't know, but I think that I should beat it because it's going to give me another gold card, so probably I'm going to spend even souls there, or I can beat it tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. The point is, I will definitely try to beat this tower in the next 2 weeks, so I can at least equal my record 1 year ago when I beat my first tower in 1 month. But to be honest with you, if I started with 5,000 souls instead of 500 souls, I believe I could have beaten the tower already, because that's huge. That's literally 5 or 6 diamonds in the start. I have 5 or 6 diamonds now, so you can see there is a big difference. But anyways, so battle 126, today I will definitely reach 130. I'm going to beat it either today or tomorrow, and from then I have 70 battles to do left in order to defeat the tower. I'm really worried about the battle with Jade, battle 170, because I cannot even kill her with Death Mark, so I have to find another strategy to kill her for good. You know, Death Mark doesn't really work with cheating death, so even if I apply Death Mark on her, she can evade. Actually, she will cheat death, and then she will come back, and it's going to be battle 170, 190, they're going to be pretty rough, but I'm not there yet, so I hope I'm not going to get stuck on any regeneration fight. That's another fear that I have, regeneration fight, because I don't have Classic Reptile. And without Classic Reptile, it's still possible, but it's a little bit tricky. So I don't know whether I can do a regeneration fight, especially regeneration fight with MK11 Jade. This is going to be horrible. Anyways, the Fatal Shiryu Tower. The moment the target is battle 100. Currently I'm on battle 42, so probably I'm going to get to 100. I didn't see any super difficult battle all the way to 100, so probably just maybe you'll be able to beat it for now. And when it comes to the challenges, guys, today I consider myself today beating this challenge on Elder difficulty, because you can say, what you're talking about, look at this challenge, it's not defeated. Yes, but it's technically not defeated. If I want, I can defeat it right now. It's going to take me probably an hour, but I'm not going to do that. The point is, I defeated the hardest one today. So if I want, I can defeat every single one of the rest, because they're easier. And the thing is, for the hardest one, you're required to have Baraka or Scorpion characters. And guess what? Scorpion, I have MK11 Scorpion Fusion 0 and Ninjutsu Scorpion Fusion 3. And the rest is, the requirements basically is martial artist character. So again, I can use MK11 Scorpion and Ninjutsu Scorpion, and I can use them everywhere. So in a way, I can defeat this Elder challenge. I'm going to finish it either today or tomorrow. But the point I'm trying to make is that you can defeat Elder challenge in the game within 14 days from your start. Classic Sonya Blade is a challenge that's currently under construction. I haven't defeated every battle yet. It's one of the most annoying things of the beginner account, especially if you're a veteran and starting over, is to try to do these challenges. It just takes tons of time. You cannot complete them on auto combat, and it's a bit unfortunate. Let's go that way. It is super annoying to do. This is my main concern when it comes to challenges. They give tons of souls, a lot of coins. You do require a lot of those resources in the beginning. That's without any doubt. However, at the same time, they're super boring and take tons of your time. So you cannot really do as like I did in the beginning, faction wars just on auto combat. Currently I'm focusing on challenges, because now I can actually do the challenges. Before, in the first week, I could do only normal challenge, and I couldn't even do that actually because I was stuck. I didn't have Baraka, I didn't have Quan Chi. I was just doing factional wars mainly. Now I have to do 3 towers, I have to do challenges, I have to do the crypt, so it is crazy. Speaking about the crypt, guys, I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to play the crypt this season at all. Probably I'm going to play here or there, just to... because I don't really want to waste my time, let's be real. Even if I unlock Freddy, he's garbage at Fusion 0, the same for Ronin Kitana, the same for Black Dragon Trem, I don't need those diamonds. I don't require Dark Lord Kotokan. The only thing that is really worth, actually it is worth grinding for the wrench, that's going to be worth. Also the general knockout gloves is kind of okay because of the 15% power generation boost. So those two are good. I mean, the epic weapon is always good if you can grind it without spending 20 hours of your time, right? So 6,000 hearts, not quite sure how achievable it's at this point. 3,400, I already established that it's achievable. I managed to buy the previous piece of gear from this this spot for 3,400 hearts. So now the question is, should I grind to 5,000 so I can unlock Warlock Quan Chi? I have a feeling that in certain matches he's going to be super useful. I don't have any character that can bring my other characters back. I don't have MK11 Sub-Zero, I don't have Warlock Quan Chi, I don't have Strike Force Scorpion. So having this guy is going to be useful. Some of you are going to say you can unlock him eventually. Probably, but since I'm in a hurry, I want to defeat the tower, I'm running out of time. So at the end of the day, probably I'm going to be choosing between General's Knockout Gloves and Quan Chi. Let's take a look at this piece of Fusion 0. 30% chance to drain 10% of the opponent's current max power. I already have something similar on my Scorpion, so I don't really require that much. Each neck hit that was not avoided by the opponent gives 5% basic damage boost. Nothing incredible. Of course, for the action movie tower, that's going to be perfect. However, I don't even know whether I'll be playing action movie tower on this account at all. Because after I complete my challenge the first 1 month, the first 2 months or whatever, probably I won't be playing on this account at all. Or let's say if I play, it's going to be very in rare cases. So I have other targets. Currently my target is to complete the normal tower as fast as possible. And speaking of that, let's take a look at my collection. I'm going to start with the equipment. Look at the equipment that I obtained for the past 2 weeks. I already have two fusions of Tribal Headband, 27% basic attack and blockable chance, that's lovely. I also have some fusions on the Freddy's Glove, so that's critical hit chance. I have some fusions on the Hockey Mask, the Power Glove, and I also have the Rat Hammer. That's pretty cool, right? 10% attack boost, 1 bar starting power. Super useful. And one of my favorite pieces that I'm using all the time, this piece is extremely good at Fusion 0. It is the Daniel Bracelets. I was very lucky to get it in the tower. 20% power generation boost. For each bar of power acquired by the user while tagged in, with a 30% chance blind is applied to the opponent for 7 seconds. Alright, it's not really structured in the best possible way, grammarly, but I think we all know what that thing means. It's actually pretty good. I like it. So this the Daniel Bracelet is helping me a lot. And this is the other equipment that I have. Also I have Fusion 2 Spectre's Infernal Chains. That's very useful on my MK11 Scorpion because he can also power drain. That is super important. And what else? I got one Thunder Lord Sigil. I use it from time to time on my Sindel. This piece is also pretty useful. There is a free crypt pack and I got it from there. 20% chance to apply Snare Combo Ender. I feel that I have to use that piece a lot. And more or less that's it. I'm going to use also the Combat Shotgun because look at this, 35% damage boost against martial artists and 30% damage boost against enemies affected by stun. So if I place somebody in a stun loop, especially if this guy's a martial artist, I can get up to 80% damage increase if I'm using the other talent, I forgot its name, which was actually increasing the damage that you do to stun enemies by 50%. So that's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward for that. And now let's take a look at the characters, guys. For the characters, let's take a look at the diamonds. As I mentioned multiple times in the beginning, you don't care about the diamonds that you have, you care about having the correct diamond. So I do have MK11 Scorpion Super Correct Diamond, Liu Kang Super Correct Diamond, Shao Kahn and Jax Super Incorrect Diamond, especially Jax. He is literally total trash at Fusion 0. He cannot do jack shit. You're going to say that he can do Cripple on Special 2. The thing is I have much better sources of Cripple. Source number 1 Scorpion, source number 2 Liu Kang. I don't require Jax services, so he's going to be there forever. I'm sorry, he's just bad. At Fusion X, you can use him and he can do massive damage and he can be fun to play, whatever. But at Fusion Zero, he's 150% trash. Sindel is pretty good in the beginning because of the unblockable chance. Johnny, I don't use him that often, and Rain, still pretty great. So at the end of the day, I don't have tons of diamonds, only 7 diamonds for 2 weeks. And as you saw in my previous video, my beginner series, if you start your account now, you can actually get 7 diamonds in your very first day. So you can do much better than me. And I miss actually to show you something even more important, and that's my progress on the gold characters. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to, by the way, sort by fusion so that you can see which are my most fused characters. Look at this. By the way, where are you? Where are you, Scorpion? There we go. Fusion 2 Classic Scorpion. I also got a Fusion 0 Classic Ermac from the Classic pack. So I bought a Fusion of Scorpion from the Faction War store. And now I have Fusion 3 Ninjutsu Scorpion, Fusion 3 Covert Ops Cassie, Fusion 2 Classic Scorpion. The rest, not really that strong so far. Very soon I'm going to have Fusion 2 Unstoppable Jason. And I also have Fusion 1 Classic Smoke. Those are super important characters. Unfortunately, I got 2 copies of Classic Noob. I don't really like Classic Noob, and I'm not really convinced that he's an amazing character. But I got him, and what can I possibly do? Also, Inferno Scorpion Fusion 1, I kind of use him from time to time. And yeah, this is my current position on the gold characters. If I ever see on the store any of those characters, Ninjutsu Scorpion, Cassie, or more or less that's it, I'm going to buy them immediately because I'm trying to stack on their fusions. The more fused they are, I can use them, for instance, in towers. I can use them more or less everywhere. Until I go to certain fusion, let's say Fusion 5, Fusion 6, where they will be pretty OP and I won't be needing to purchase them. But at the moment, the point is I want to build a character that's going to be carrying my, my game from the gold realm, let's call it that way. And usually you do that by stacking fusion. So if I see Cassie or Scorpion, I'm going to buy it immediately. 250 souls, and she or he are going to become stronger. Also Classic Scorpion, I hope I get more copies from him in the Classic pack. And we are getting to the last part of the video, the Classic pack, and until when I should open it. Now, to be honest with you, the Classic pack, I should open it until the moment when I get Classic Raiden, because Classic Raiden is godlike at Fusion 0. I really require Classic Raiden. I'm convinced that he will be very useful in many situations. I also have just 5 days to open this goddamn pack, and I will open it on the last day. So that means I will open it probably next Monday or something like this, or late Sunday. Was it actually? It actually expires on Sunday, I believe. So I'm going to open it on Sunday. Until then, I'll be opening Classic Combat packs. Until I get Raiden. Or, I mean, of course, I also appreciate fusions of Classic Scorpion. So far I got everything that I required. Please no more Jaxes, Scorpions, and Raidens. I would really appreciate that. Alright guys, so this is my progress on my beginner account for 2 weeks. Please, if you have any suggestions, comments, let me know and share them in the comment section. And if you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing, liking the video. It doesn't really cost you anything, but it helps me a lot. See you next time guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day.